Gentlemen, this in my hand here is Tom Ford Black Orchid. This is a masterpiece of a fragrance and simply one of a kind. But is it still worth it? Let's talk about it. Let's give this a spray on skin and the smell. The notes of the fragrance that are most prominent are truffle, ylang-ylang, blackcurrant, orchid, spices, Mexican chocolate, and incense. This is super dense, sweet, a little spicy, giving it some edge, but overall it's a very round fragrance with a lot of depth, complexity, a lot of things going on that in the end blend very nicely into this super amazing scent that Black Orchid has. This for a lot of people is super divisive. Some think it's way too sweet, some think it's either way too feminine leaning. This is unisex in my opinion. This smells super sexy on women and I think it's awesome for guys to wear as well. There are not a lot of fragrances out there on the market which are going to smell anything near Black Orchid. There are some clones that I'm aware of that I haven't smelled, but Black Orchid in of itself is one of the most unique fragrances that you will ever find on the designer market for sure. But again, it is a divisive fragrance. You either love it or you hate it. I started not liking it as much when I first got my nose on it, but the more I smelled it, I wanted to have it, and then I bought this 10 ml right here. But is the fragrance worth it? On my skin, I for some reason only get between 4 to 6 hours max. My girlfriend, which typically gets enormous performance from the weakest fragrances out there, also got 6 to 7 hours of performance, so a little more than I did. But for the price that Tom Ford offers Black Orchid for, I think it's slightly on the steeper side in terms of the asking price, in my personal opinion. I know that back in the day when this was launched, this was even stronger than what this fragrance is today. In terms of projection, this starts off having incredible projection for around an hour and a half, but it quickly dries off to being a mild skin scent, which eventually dries off and evaporates on my skin after the 6-hour mark. Then it's completely gone. I want to quickly go through the price points that you can get Black Orchid for. 30 ml bottle is going to set you back $80. A 50 ml is going to set you back $155. A 100 ml bottle is going to set you back $225. And if you really love it, a 150 ml bottle is going to set you back $250 for the minor projection that you get for 1.5 hours and the performance that I get between 4 to 6 hours max. For such prices is a little high of an ask, especially where there are a lot of other unique, strong, dense beast mode fragrances out there that are not exactly like Black Orchid in terms of scent profile, but are also super amazing, unique, interesting, and captivating. Personally, the price points are very steep and they're going to continue creeping upwards, and that is because Tom Ford have been raising their prices of their fragrances for a little while now. And the only time that I think Black Orchid is justified is if you really love the Black Orchid DNA. You don't want to swap it out for anything else. If your signature scent is the Black Orchid DNA, if you like wearing it every single day, or if you just love the scent so much that you need it in your collection at all times, I think the price can be justified. But I especially think the Black Orchid is worth it if you get incredible performance and projection from it. If it lasts 8+ hours on you, if it projects well on you, if you get compliments for wearing it, which I have gotten a few of, this could be worth it for you. But for the majority of people who might get the same performance as my girlfriend and I did, between 4 to 7 hours and projection that wasn't anything to write home about, I don't think Black Orchid is going to be worth it for you. But I think you should try it for yourself, see how long it performs on you, see how it projects on you, and see if the price can be justified in terms of what you are willing to pay for it. In terms of a mince improvement rating, I'm going to give Black Orchid an 8.9 out of 10 mince improvement rating. I wanted to give it a 9, but I think it just was lacking a little bit in terms of projection, and it would have gotten an even higher rating if it had gotten 10 to 12 hours of performance, which it unfortunately doesn't get on my skin. But 8.9 out of 10, still an amazing rating. And personally, on my skin and what I get from Black Orchid, it's not worth it for me, but it could be worth it for you if you get better projection and performance than I do. And I can't wait to try and review Black Orchid Parfum and the brand new re-release Black Orchid Eau de Toilette, which I have tried once and I really enjoyed. If you want to see these reviews, comment down below. I'll be more than happy to acquire them for you guys and give them a smell and review them and give them a rating. Gentlemen, did you like my video about Black Orchid being worth it or not? Leave it a like and comment below what you think about the Black Orchid DNA. Do you like the parfum more? Do you dislike the whole Black Orchid line? Do you simply love it? I would love to see your comments down there in the comment section. And if you want more videos about fragrances, grooming, style, fashion, skincare, fitness, anything that will make you, gentlemen, the best possible versions of yourself, don't forget to subscribe to the Men's Improvement YouTube channel as well. I think you'll love it here. The last few things I want to ask you, gentlemen, is to smile more because it's free, and I want to watch these two videos right here. This here below is going to be my latest upload, and up here is going to be a video that the YouTube algorithm thinks you will enjoy.